When it comes to relationships, understanding whether someone truly loves you can sometimes be a complex task. Love is not just about grand gestures or passionate declarations. It's about consistent actions, emotional connection, and a deep commitment to each other's well-being. While every person expresses love in their own unique way, there are certain signs that can reveal whether a man is truly in love with you. These signs often go beyond words, highlighting the ways in which he interacts with you, supports you, and values your emotions. Unlike infatuation or temporary attraction, real love is rooted in emotional depth, trust, and respect. When a man is genuinely in love, he won't just say, "I love you." He will show it through his actions and behaviors. These signs are not always immediately obvious. They are often subtle but powerful indicators of his commitment to you and the relationship. Whether it's the way he understands and supports your emotions, or how he enjoys simple moments of physical closeness, love manifests itself in the little things that create a strong emotional bond. In this exploration, we will delve into 10 key signs that reveal when a man truly likes and loves you. From the ways he prioritizes your happiness to the depth of emotional understanding he offers, these signs are markers of a deep and lasting connection. The beauty of love is that it is not always flashy or dramatic. Instead, it's often found in the everyday gestures and thoughtful actions that speak louder than words. Understanding these signs can help you gauge the strength of your relationship and confirm whether the feelings you share are mutual and sincere. These signs offer insight into how a man views you, how he prioritizes your well-being, and how deeply he cares for you. Love, after all, is not just about feeling good in the moment. It's about building a future together, understanding each other's needs, and creating a partnership that is grounded in mutual respect, trust, and affection. So, if you're wondering whether he truly loves you, look for these signs that show he's more than just interested. He's emotionally invested and ready for a lasting connection. 1. He makes you his priority. When a man is truly in love with you, his actions consistently show that you are his priority. This doesn't just mean that he takes time for you, but rather that he makes conscious efforts to align his life around yours. Love isn't just about affection or grand gestures. It's about showing up for each other consistently. When a man is genuinely invested in a relationship, he will want to be there for you when you need him most, and even when you don't explicitly ask for it. One of the key ways a person demonstrates love is through how they allocate their time and energy. He might adjust his schedule, forego personal plans, or even make sacrifices just to ensure that you feel valued. It's the little things, like noticing when you're upset and offering support without being asked, that truly highlight the priority he places on your happiness and well-being. In love, the idea of prioritizing someone goes beyond just a simple act of attention. It's a daily commitment. A man who truly loves you will want to ensure that you feel seen, heard, and appreciated. This behavior is also reflected in his long-term outlook. He thinks about your needs and desires, often putting them ahead of his own without hesitation. This kind of priority doesn't demand perfection, but it does demand consistency, trust, and the willingness to put in the effort, even when it's not always convenient. Making someone a priority also means putting in the effort to ensure that they never feel neglected or second-best in a relationship. It shows a level of dedication that goes beyond mere attraction or infatuation. In a relationship, someone who makes you a priority demonstrates a foundational level of respect and care. Love, in this context, isn't just about the present moment. It's about showing that you matter for the long haul. 2. He pays attention to the little things about you. Love isn't just about the big gestures. It's often the small, seemingly insignificant things that matter most. A man who is deeply in love with you will pay attention to details that others might overlook. This goes beyond remembering your birthday or favorite food. It's about recognizing your needs without you having to spell them out, and responding to them in ways that show he's paying attention. This could include understanding your moods, knowing how you like your coffee, or sensing when you need some space. The deeper connection that love fosters allows for an intimate understanding between partners. A man who loves you is in tune with your habits, preferences, and personality in a way that feels effortless. His attentiveness isn't about trying to win you over. It comes from a genuine desire to understand and appreciate you as an individual. When a man remembers the small details that are important to you, it shows that he values you for who you are, not just for how you make him feel. Being attuned to the little things also means being present in the moment with you. In today's world, distractions abound, but when someone is truly invested in a relationship, they make an effort to be fully present. This can be shown through eye contact, active listening, or even giving you their undivided attention when you need it. The man who loves you isn't distracted by his phone or other concerns when you're speaking. Instead, he focuses on you. He engages with you, listens to you attentively, and validates your feelings and experiences. This deep level of attention doesn't just build emotional intimacy. It also solidifies trust and connection because it demonstrates that he is emotionally available and invested in understanding you. Furthermore, paying attention to the little things shows an ongoing commitment to nurturing the relationship. It's not about keeping score or trying to impress you. It's about fostering a deeper emotional connection. Small gestures of kindness, support, and attentiveness reinforce the bond between two people. When a man is consistently paying attention to the details that matter to you, it's a clear indicator that he wants to be involved in your life at a deeper level and values your presence in his own. 3. He's excited to spend time with you. One of the most telling signs of a man's love for you is the genuine excitement he feels to spend time with you. In love, spending time together becomes more than just a routine. It becomes something to look forward to. It's not about the frequency of your encounters, but rather the enthusiasm and eagerness he brings to those moments. When a man is in love, every opportunity to be with you is a chance he cherishes. Whether it's a quiet night in or a spontaneous adventure, he is thrilled by your company. This excitement stems from the emotional connection he feels. Love deepens the desire to share moments, experiences, and memories with someone special. When a man is excited to be with you, it signifies that he not only enjoys your company, but also values the emotional bond you share. It's the kind of excitement that isn't tied to external factors, but is intrinsically connected to the person you are. He's eager to learn more about you, share stories, and just be present with you. Furthermore, this excitement isn't limited to fun outings or vacations. It's also about the simple, everyday moments. A man who loves you will look forward to even the most ordinary activities, like running errands together, watching a movie, or simply sitting down for a meal. It's not about what you're doing, but rather who you're doing it with. This excitement is rooted in the joy of sharing your lives together and the satisfaction of creating lasting memories. Love also brings an element of consistency in this excitement. The man who truly loves you doesn't just get excited about the big moments. He finds joy in the mundane as well. He is interested in spending time with you, not because it's something he has to do, but because he genuinely enjoys being with you. This kind of eagerness is a reflection of a healthy, thriving relationship, where both partners feel comfortable and safe with one another. Additionally, the excitement to spend time with you can be seen in how he plans and looks forward to future engagements. A man who loves you will actively make time for you, even amidst the busyness of his own life. He doesn't treat your time together as an afterthought or something to fit in when convenient. Instead, he prioritizes it, making efforts to plan dates, trips, or quiet nights, all of which stem from his eagerness to nurture the connection you share. In the end, when a man is excited to spend time with you, it's a reflection of his genuine affection and love. It signifies that he values the emotional intimacy that time together creates and looks forward to deepening that bond with every shared experience. 4. He does small gestures for you, like surprises or thoughtful plans. In a loving relationship, small gestures often speak louder than grand, sweeping declarations of affection. The man who is truly in love with you will show his feelings not just through words, but through consistent actions that convey how much he values and cares for you. These actions, which may seem simple on the surface, are indicative of a deeper emotional investment. Whether it's planning something special for you or surprising you with thoughtful gestures, these small acts can have a profound impact. A man in love doesn't necessarily wait for a special occasion to show his affection. Instead, he demonstrates his feelings in everyday moments. His gestures may include small acts of kindness that show he's been paying attention to your needs and wants. These could be thoughtful actions, like taking the time to make sure you're comfortable, or creating a moment where you feel appreciated and understood. Even the smallest surprise, such as bringing you your favorite snack or creating a personalized experience just for you, can mean a lot in the context of a committed relationship. What makes these gestures meaningful is the intention behind them. He's not doing it to win your favor or out of obligation, but because he genuinely wants to make you feel special. It reflects his emotional awareness and the effort he is willing to put into making you feel valued. It shows that he doesn't take you or the relationship for granted. When a man in love engages in these small, thoughtful acts, they reinforce the emotional bond between the two of you and create an ongoing sense of appreciation and trust. Moreover, the significance of small gestures lies in the thoughtfulness and consideration behind them. A truly loving partner takes the time to understand what makes you happy, what makes you feel secure, and what brings joy into your life. His gestures are not random, but are guided by a deeper understanding of who you are. These acts of kindness aren't designed to be extravagant or over the top. They are expressions of his love that show he's thinking about you even when you're not together. This consistent demonstration of care strengthens the emotional connection, showing you that he's fully invested in making you feel cherished and cared for. In relationships, it's easy to get caught up in the larger gestures of love, expensive gifts, grand trips, or big surprises. But it's often the smaller, everyday acts that have the most lasting impact. The man who truly loves you understands this and makes it a point to show his love through consistent, thoughtful actions. These acts reaffirm his commitment to you and to the relationship, demonstrating that his feelings are not fleeting, but rooted in deep, emotional care. 5. He introduces you to his friends and family. When a man is truly in love with you, one of the clearest signs of his commitment is his willingness to introduce you to the important people in his life, his friends and family. Love, in its truest form, is about integration. A person who sees a future with you will naturally want to introduce you to the people who matter to him most. By sharing your presence with those close to him, he is showing that he wants you to be a part of his life in a meaningful way. Introducing someone to family and friends goes beyond a superficial gesture. It reflects a deeper emotional investment in the relationship. It signifies that he is proud of you and sees you as a vital part of his world. His desire to share his life with you, including the people he cares about, is an expression of trust and transparency. He wants you to see the different facets of his life and understand who he is beyond just the relationship. He's not hiding you away or keeping you as something separate from his other life. Rather, he's openly bringing you into it, showing you that you are integral to his overall identity. Family and friends represent a person's roots, background, and values. When a man introduces you to these groups, it signifies that he wants you to be part of his foundation. These introductions are often a significant milestone in a relationship because they suggest that he's serious about you. It's his way of showing that you're not just a fleeting romance or a temporary connection, but someone he wants to build a future with. Moreover, the man who loves you will introduce you to these people with enthusiasm and respect. He won't do so out of obligation or because he feels pressured. Instead, he will genuinely want to show you off and include you in his life. This is a key sign that he's proud of the relationship and confident in what the two of you have. In the context of love, these introductions also reflect a sense of belonging. When a man is truly in love, He wants to share the most important aspects of his life with you. Family and friends are often the people who provide emotional support, validation, and context for a person's experiences. If he is introducing you to these people, it suggests that he believes you will not only be accepted by them, but that you will also help shape the future he envisions. It shows that he is open about the relationship and sees it as something worth sharing with others. 6. He envisions you in his future plans. One of the clearest indicators of a man's commitment to you is his ability to envision you in his future. Love isn't just about the present moment, it's about creating a life together, a shared vision of what lies ahead. A man who truly loves you won't just focus on the here and now, but will include you in his long-term plans. This could mean discussing future goals, aspirations, and desires, all while imagining how you fit into those plans. The significance of this goes beyond just practicalities like career ambitions or travel goals. It reflects a deep emotional connection and a belief that the future holds a place for both of you. When a man can see you as a part of his future, it signifies that he is emotionally invested in the long-term growth of the relationship. He doesn't just want to experience the present with you, he wants to build a life together that stretches into the future. This vision reflects his trust in the relationship and his belief that it will endure the challenges that time and life may bring. Being included in his future plans means more than just hearing about what he hopes to achieve. It shows that he values your input, your presence, and your role in his life moving forward. It's about the decisions he makes with you in mind, whether it's regarding career, living arrangements, or even his personal goals. A man who loves you will make sure that you feel like an equal partner in these discussions, and he will want to ensure that your dreams align with his. When a man envisions a future with you, it suggests a level of emotional security and confidence in the relationship. He's not afraid to talk about the future because he sees you as an essential part of it. This is a sign of true love, because it reflects stability and mutual commitment. He isn't just looking for temporary companionship or short-term experiences. Instead, he's focused on a long-lasting partnership where both of you grow together. Ultimately, this sign of envisioning you in his future plans is one of the most powerful signs that he is in love with you. It shows that he sees your relationship as something that has the potential to transcend the moment and become a lasting, meaningful part of his life. 7. He tries to understand your emotions. One of the most significant signs of a man's love for you is his genuine effort to understand your emotions. Love isn't merely about attraction, it's about deep empathy and emotional connection. When a man truly loves you, he will not only acknowledge your emotions, but will also actively seek to understand them on a deeper level. He recognizes that emotions are complex and layered, and he approaches them with patience, openness, and a willingness to learn. Understanding someone's emotions goes beyond surface-level interactions. It involves an ongoing process of emotional literacy, where a man is invested in recognizing how you feel, why you feel that way, and how he can support you through those emotions. This requires attentiveness and emotional intelligence. He takes the time to notice subtle shifts in your mood and behavior, and he doesn't dismiss your feelings or chalk them up to being irrational or unimportant. Instead, he respects and values what you're experiencing. He is deeply attuned to the emotional undercurrents that guide your actions and words. A man who truly loves you will understand that emotions aren't always expressed directly or clearly. Sometimes your feelings may be complex or difficult to articulate, but he will be patient enough to listen closely and try to understand, even when you're not able to fully explain yourself. This kind of emotional attentiveness shows that he sees you as an emotional equal, worthy of care and understanding. He doesn't just react to your feelings, he seeks to comprehend them with empathy and compassion. Moreover, when a man actively works to understand your emotions, he does so not out of a sense of duty or obligation, but because he cares about how you feel. His ability to understand your emotions reflects a deep respect for you as an individual. He recognizes that your emotional well-being is integral to the relationship and that true connection requires more than just physical presence or verbal communication. It requires emotional vulnerability, mutual understanding, and a commitment to being there for each other when emotions run high or low. In a relationship, emotional understanding fosters trust and intimacy. When a man makes the effort to understand your emotions, he demonstrates that he is emotionally available, capable of deep empathy, and invested in your happiness. He sees emotional transparency as a cornerstone of a strong relationship and strives to maintain an open, honest dialogue where both of you feel safe expressing your feelings. This willingness to understand each other's emotions helps build a bond that is built on a foundation of mutual respect and emotional security. 8. He enjoys physical affection, like holding hands or gentle touches. Another key sign of a man's love for you is his enjoyment of physical affection. Physical touch is a natural and intimate way to connect with someone you love, and for many people, it serves as a powerful expression of affection and care. When a man is genuinely in love with you, he will seek out moments of physical closeness, such as holding hands, hugging, or gentle touches. These actions go beyond mere physical attraction. They are an expression of emotional closeness and desire for connection. Physical affection plays an essential role in human relationships. It is not just about the comfort of being close to someone, but it's about creating a space where both partners feel loved, appreciated, and safe. A man who loves you will enjoy these small moments of physical closeness because they allow him to express his feelings in a way that words cannot fully capture. Holding hands, cuddling, or a gentle touch on the arm are simple but powerful ways of showing affection without saying anything. It's the kind of connection that transcends verbal communication, allowing both partners to feel the closeness and emotional bond that exists between them. Furthermore, physical affection fosters a sense of security and reassurance. Love is not always about grand gestures or elaborate displays of passion. Sometimes it is found in the simplicity of physical touch. A man who enjoys being physically affectionate with you shows that he feels safe and comfortable in your presence, and he wants to share that sense of safety with you. These gestures create a space where both of you can relax, be vulnerable, and simply enjoy each other's company. For many, physical touch becomes an essential part of feeling loved and cared for. When a man is in love, his desire for physical closeness is not based on possessiveness or an expectation of something in return. It is an expression of his affection for you and a way to reinforce the emotional bond. Physical affection strengthens the connection between partners, allowing both people to feel emotionally supported and loved. This kind of affection also helps to release stress, anxiety, and tension, creating a positive and nurturing environment where love can flourish. In relationships, the ability to enjoy and embrace physical affection creates a sense of emotional warmth and intimacy. It allows both partners to feel that their needs for connection and closeness are being met. A man who loves you will cherish these moments and will want to continue fostering that physical connection, as it is an important part of building a long-lasting, emotionally fulfilling relationship. 9. He sees your happiness as his happiness. When a man is in love with you, one of the most telling signs of his affection is how he views your happiness. For him, your joy becomes deeply intertwined with his own. He doesn't just care about your happiness because it makes him feel good. He cares because he genuinely wants to see you thriving and content. When a man sees your happiness as his own, he is emotionally invested in your well-being. His joy is directly linked to yours, and he takes great pride in seeing you smile, laugh, and succeed in life. This level of care goes beyond superficial gestures or empty words. It reflects a deeper sense of empathy and emotional connection. When a man truly loves you, he celebrates your achievements, supports your dreams, and seeks to help you achieve the things that bring you joy. He wants you to feel fulfilled and will do whatever he can to contribute to that sense of happiness. His happiness is not contingent on your emotions, but rather rooted in the genuine desire for you to be happy, no matter the circumstances. Moreover, when a man sees your happiness as his happiness, he will make sacrifices and compromises to ensure that you feel content. He will go out of his way to make sure that you are well cared for, whether that means taking on responsibilities, giving you space when needed, or simply being there to support you through challenging times. His actions are driven by a love that is selfless and focused on the long-term well-being of both of you as a couple. This kind of love is often characterized by an ongoing sense of joy and satisfaction in the relationship. It creates an environment where both partners feel supported, valued, and emotionally secure. When both individuals in a relationship are emotionally invested in each other's happiness, the bond becomes stronger, and the relationship deepens. The desire to contribute to your happiness reflects a commitment to nurturing and growing the love that exists between you. In addition, when a man is genuinely concerned with your happiness, it creates a sense of emotional harmony within the relationship. There is an understanding that both partners have an equal stake in each other's well-being, and there is a mutual desire to build a future where both individuals feel happy and fulfilled. Love is not just about personal satisfaction. It's about finding joy in each other's joy and creating a shared vision for a happy and meaningful life together. 10. He is honest and open with you. Honesty and openness are foundational to any strong, loving relationship. When a man is truly in love with you, he will be transparent, trustworthy, and willing to be vulnerable. Love cannot thrive in an environment where dishonesty or emotional distance exists. Therefore, a man who is truly invested in you will prioritize being open and truthful, even when it might be difficult. Honesty in love is more than just telling the truth. It's about sharing your innermost thoughts, feelings, and concerns. A man who loves you will not hide parts of himself or his life from you. He will be forthright about his intentions, his emotions, and his past, ensuring that you feel secure in the knowledge that you can trust him. When there is open communication, there is a sense of security in the relationship, and both partners can be confident that they are being authentic with each other. Furthermore, emotional openness is essential for building intimacy. When a man is open with you, it invites vulnerability into the relationship, allowing both partners to connect on a deeper level. Emotional transparency creates a space where both people can express their desires, concerns, and dreams without fear of judgment. This kind of openness builds trust and mutual respect, allowing the relationship to flourish in a healthy, supportive way. In a loving relationship, honesty also means being accountable for your actions and being willing to work through difficult situations together. A man who loves you will be committed to maintaining integrity within the relationship. He will not shy away from difficult conversations, but will approach them with openness and a desire to resolve issues constructively. This level of communication fosters a deeper connection and prevents misunderstandings from arising, making it possible for both partners to grow together. Ultimately, a man who is honest and open with you shows that he values the relationship enough to be vulnerable and truthful. This openness creates a foundation of trust, where both partners feel safe and respected. Love cannot exist without transparency, and when both individuals are honest and forthcoming with each other, the relationship becomes stronger and more resilient. This commitment to honesty is one of the clearest signs of deep love and emotional maturity.